Hey YouTube, I was browsing Twitter like I usually do, and I think I saw like probably the worst tweet I have ever seen. It just, eh, I saw "Baseball's not dead" um, quote it, and it just doesn't make sense in so many aspects. And the more I just don't get where they're coming from and why this is a stance that's being taken. And really, as you can see, it says Steve Garvey isn't in the Hall of Fame for one reason, that he's a conservative politician. Then it lists out two accolades, which are unique too, that he's a 10-time All-Star and hit 338 in the postseason, and that writers need to get over themselves, and he should have been in years ago. If we go to Steve Garvey, he has 38.1 career WAR, which is below Harold Baines, which is like the low of the low. And I don't know what they see here, to be honest. There's not much to look at. Like, did he play a lot? He did really just played a lot and wasn't bad. Is he this Hall of Fame talent? No. 775 OPS as a first baseman. Like, yeah, he's got his all-star appearances, but that's what happens when you're a good player on a very good team or on a more popular team. You're going to make all-star. You're going to get votes to go in the all-star game. His MVP, old MVP ballots are so funny. Yeah, I know Mike Schmidt, like 941 OPS, led the league in slugging, home runs, WAR. I know WAR didn't exist back then, but you know what? We'll give it to Steve Garvey, who is worst in practically every other stat. But oh, guess what? The Dodgers did win the pennant. I had nothing to do with it though. It's all his work. Oh yeah, and like the more I don't even understand this AL one at all. But I've chosen not to think about ballots. But if we go back to Baseball's Not Dead, said he did get 42% of the vote, which is very good for especially his stats. If we compare him to Don Mattingly, who I think Baseball's Not Dead also says that. Yeah, Don Mattingly got 28.2% of the vote with better stats, and Keith Hernandez got even less with like 50% more WAR than Steve Garvey. And I mean, we can just I never let them get compared. We can just compare them all here. Really, where Garvey gets his like numbers is just he played for a long time and he was always available. Which, yes, the best ability is availability, but I don't really care when it comes to Hall of Fame. If I go out there, like, I'm feeling great. I play every day for 20 years and I get like a hit like every few weeks. The best ability for me was not. I guess it was my availability, but like they should have taken me out back and shot me like 2 years into that deal. But I mean, if we go back to the original tweet, it's just like they also just bring up postseason stats, which what? Why are we doing that? Especially postseason batting average. That's like such a specific thing to bring up. And it's not like he was like winning tons of rings. He has one ring in how many World Series? One, two, three, four, five. One for five. We could. Oh, he's quite a loser. I'm gonna be honest. Like, yeah, did he play good in the playoffs? If we look at 910 OPS, like, yeah, that's fine. But it's not like insane. There's players with much better playoff resumes than this. And pointing that out as like one of the two things you're going to look at. Oh, but no, we want to focus on that. Oh, he's a conservative politician. He wasn't a conservative politician until 2024. He only started doing this. He was off the. Did he even go 10 years on the ballot? I didn't check. 42%. He probably went 10 years. Oh, never mind. He got 15 years because this was when they still let him on for so long. He's been on veterans committees as well. He was on the ballot for 15 years. And they didn't let him on. This is before he was a conservative politician. He's not in the Hall of Fame because he's bad. I know we knew this before I got into this all. But it's just so dumb. That's such a dumb point. I just don't understand. Why are we making this point? Did he even win the Senate election? Oh, he's running in California. I mean, he could have won. Oh, I guess. Oh no, he lost in November to a Democrat in California, water found in ocean. Like, I just, what do you want from this? Like, I mean, there's literally no way to put the two together unless you just can't. It's just not possible to say that is the reason he's not in the Hall of Fame and the one and only reason. There are better players not in the Hall of Fame. He would literally probably be one of the worst position players in the Hall of Fame, if not the worst. Like, let's just go out down to Hall of Fame stats. First base, 51st in WAR. Anthony Rizzo has more WAR. Carlos Santana has more WAR. And we will find him at... Oh, no, Santana does have more. This is ranking on Jaws, probably. If we find Steve Garvey, we find him down at 55th. And the only guys below him as first baseman will be a Negro League player, which their stats are... It's just a different situation. Very deserving it to be in the Hall. Oh, that is literally... Okay, that's literally the guy I just clicked on. We got to get back to like 55. Jim Bottomley, another just really, really old guy. Like, he would be the worst Hall of Famer. I know, like I said, I know we knew this. This is something that, like, just looking at it, like, you just had to pull up his baseball reference page, pull up his fan graphs or something. But, like, what point is there a, like, Steve Garvey, like, do people just love this man? Do they think this guy should actually be in the Hall of Fame? And this guy, he responded to one tweet. 775 career OPS, not a Hall of Famer. Tony Perez is very close at 804 OPS. Plus Garvey was better in the postseason. I didn't even look up Tony Perez. I didn't feel like it was important to figure out who this guy was bringing up. Like, what are we talking about? This guy was better in every aspect of the game. Should we compare him one-on-one? I like how it says pick Haroldman. Are you kidding me? This is the guy you bring up. The guy you bring up as your only argument is better even in the counting stats where Steve Garvey thrived. That's what we're doing. That's the only things we can look at. And guess what? He has more rings. He has more rings. If that's what if postseason success is so important to you. What are we doing, man?